No, not okay. Ugh. Hey everyone, just decided it was time. I really need to talk about some pet peeves while cruising. Things that drive me crazy and can't for the life of me understand why people are doing this or allow it to happen. Let's start right off with the number one for me is kids. Love kids. I'm very glad I'm done at my age, but I love kids and I love other people's little kids that I can take and, spoil and give back at the end of the day and watch the parents get really angry at me because I did so. Don't tell them I said that. It's not the fact that kids are on the ship. It's that the rules that are supposed to be followed apparently don't apply to parents of children. Adults only areas on the ship. Okay. Adults only. That doesn't mean your kids can go in the adults only hot tub. Maybe I want to get in there. Okay. And I'm not going to do it with little Junior over there making a mess or screaming or crying because he doesn't want to be there either. So there are areas on the ship for children. The main pool deck has hot tubs. Go there. If you can't get the seat that you like, that's not my problem. Plan ahead. Get there early. The other perfect example, I was in the casino playing slots and I was on the corridor and I was playing pretty big bets. I was running $20 a hit. And this mom had the kid 5 feet behind her. The kid comes up and phew, slaps on my machine and hits one of my spins. Now, in the big scheme of things, it's only $20, but it's $20. Okay. The kid slapped the machine, took a spin, and just walked on. Well, I called her out. I called her back and said, your kid just spent $20 of my money. Shouldn't have to have that conversation. Talk to your kids. If you're going through the casino, just explain. Keep your hands to yourself. There's no reason for that. Crying kids in the restaurant. Really have a problem with crying kids in the restaurant. If your child is crying and unhappy, don't spoil the mood for everybody else around you. Get up, take the kid out, get them settled down, and then come back. There's no need for that. In fact, I have asked to be moved to different seats because they can't keep their kid satisfied or quiet. So that's a problem. The next pet peeve is smokers. You cannot smoke on your balcony. Don't try it. Okay, number one, it's a safety hazard. If a lit ember gets down on a deck and starts a fire, that is a big thing on a cruise ship. You are not in your backyard. Don't do it. To this day, I don't understand why they think that's all right. And vaping in public areas. No, people are sensitive to that stuff. There are other people on this cruise other than you. Don't do it. What else, bugs? Oh, buffet. Let's talk about the buffet. It's not okay to sample food in the buffet line. You can't take your fingers and pick up a chicken nugget. And then I actually saw this. I saw a child pick up a chicken nugget off the line, eat half of it, and then put it back in the tray. No, I had to call the server over and he had to take that entire tray away. I don't care about the cruise line losing money over a tray of chicken nuggets. It's the point. I've seen adults do this too, where they would sample soup. They would pull out a scoop of soup, stick their finger into the ladle, taste it, and then put the scoop back. No, not okay. Ugh. You know what? My blood pressure is going to go up just thinking about that one. Now, the big pet peeve everybody talks about is chair hogs. Enough said about that. I'm not even going to go there, other than I wish the cruise lines would do a better job of calling people out on this. I want a chair too once in a while. I don't want to get there at 4 o'clock in the morning and save 100 seats. I don't want to do that. That's all I'm going to say about that. On Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, when it came to disembarkation, it was a mess. People were lined up in the stairways. They were crowded in hallways like sardines. Paradise, you need to do better. But people, Don't crowd the hallways. Sit down and relax. You will get off the ship. It's not going to hurt you to take 5 or 10 minutes to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. It's all going to be good. You will catch your flight, I promise. So, yeah, don't do that. Don't crowd the lines to get into the restaurant. You don't have to be first. The food will be there. You might not get the perfect table and the perfect window seat, but the food's going to be good. Eat the food, be happy. Have a glass of wine and chill. Don't crowd the lines. Okay, the last pet peeve for this is don't be a Karen. This goes for guys too, okay? Don't be a Carl. Don't be a Karen. If somebody is having a bad day, that's not the rest of the ship problem. Go to your cabin or go find a place to relax, get it out of your system in private, and then come back and solve your problem. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people who have had a little too much to drink at the bar. Somebody might come up and either say hello the wrong way or just a nudge trying to get enough space to get a drink, and people go off. Normal people don't do that. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to call people out on their bad behavior, but don't make a scene. Don't be a Karen and don't be a Carl. So, those are my rants for today. It's becoming a problem on cruise ships with fighting. Over the last few months, we've seen mega fights in Nassau. We've seen Carnival Cruise Line terminals with fights of like 15 people. They're all very sorry, right? Nobody presses charges. But what about the people around them? Did anybody get pushed or shoved or hurt because these people are being uncivilized? No, that's not okay. Think about where you are. Think about the other people around you. And you know what? Have a great vacation. Don't be a Carl. Don't be a Karen. It's really not worth it.